Hello. On November 14, 2025, we managed to go to visit Ruth at her village in Sanje district. We traveled from Blantyre 200 kilometers to Sanje district where she's staying. Ruthie is originated from Mozambique, Westwa Sound, Shiri. She came to Malawi to receive treatment as she was suffering from cervic cancer stage 4. We reached at Ruthie's village. We found Ruthie with her neighbors, the well-wishers. One of her sisters, she was there. Ruthie stays with her mother and her 2 children, 2 boys. Ruthie is the breadwinner of the family. As she goes farming, as she does her little businesses in the village, there in Mozambique. But because of her condition, she traveled from Mozambique coming to Malawi to receive a better treatment at the hospital in Sanje. At the Sanje hospital, she was transferred to Blantyre, Queen Elizabeth Central Hospital, where she was getting chemotherapy. She managed to have chemotherapy 6 times, but it didn't work. Later, the doctors told us that they can't do anything about her condition because the cancer has spread. So right now, Ruth is just staying at home, taking painkillers, but she's a lot of pain. She's just at home with her mother. As we were there, we managed to meet Mr. Peter Mandolo, the owner of the house which Ruth is staying.
Peter Mandolo, ukona mai wa pamene atachoka Mozambique wodwala idapa sanyumba kumakhala. Ya kuti chipata adzilandira pakhala. Akhala nyumba mbozo.
Is staying. We asked him how did he knew Ruth. He said, I met Ruth when she came from Mozambique. She crossed from Mozambique to come to Malawi to get her treatment. She didn't have any way to stay with her children. So I offered my house. This man, Mr. Mandolo, has a couple of houses where people rent. So he just offered one of his house to Ruth just to stay for some time. But now he was worried that Ruth is getting sicker and sicker and sicker. Also met Mr. December, the neighbor who always come to visit Ruth, and his wife. They always come since they knew Ruth. They offer their little help to Ruth. We also met Ruth's best friend, Mrs. Forgotten the name. We also met Ruth's best friend. We were happy that she came to offer help. Sometimes fresh water, sometimes she can bring a little bit of food to Ruth's and her mother. Sometimes she helped washing Ruth's clothes. We also only managed to meet one of her sons. The other one was at a certain lady's house. They said he's learning how to read there. So we went there to meet this lady who was volunteering, teaching the children in the village. So we went there to meet Mrs. Naomi at her house. This lady is not a teacher by profession, but she just volunteer to teach a lot of children in the village. Because a lot of children, they to teach a lot of children in the village. Because a lot of children, they don't know how to read and write. So she offered herself to help these children, to help them, teach them how to read and write.
Reach at the house where the children learn, because the mother cannot afford to send them to school. So there's this other lady who has just volunteered to teach children in the village. They were at the lady's house. They were learning. So let's mix them. Okay. Ndaona kuti muri busy kuphunzisana usewa ana amene wammaphunzisa masiku ose
akaweruka kusukulu mamawa primary akatha kudya kunyumba mama mazuva amabwera kumwezi aphunzira ndimaphunzisa kuwerenga anawo kupeza kuti afika standard 2 ena afika pilisa kudziwerenga uchishewa ndeno makolo ndandaula ndiwepezoni ndizaphunzisa kuti adziwe kuwerenga chishewa ndi English ndeni maphunzisa kuwerenga chishewa ndi English.
Ife ndambe ndabwera kwambiri pa performance ya Innocent ndabwera muzafunsa kuti performance yake ndiyo utali imene mwayamba kumphunzitsa nthawi yatali bwanji akumanga perform bwanji iye
mwanayi wanguyamba monga ngati Innocent wanguyamba kumene sanathe solo wiki ndinamveza kuti mavuto ake ndoti sakutha alisende 3 kuma sakutha kuwerenga uchishewa mwaona ndiye ndamuona kuti anthu kuyamba naye kumene pamwe kumamphunzitsa munthu oti sakudziwa kuwerenga chichewa siningamphunzitse kukhala standard 3 ndiye ndimatenganso kukhala 1 ya chichewa sangakayambe kuphunzira za 3 pamene za 1 sakuzana ndiye ndimayabweranso kuwati bamphunzitsa kukhala 1 ya chichewa lija kuti akadziwa kuwerenga ndekuti sizivuta pa kukhala 1 imapangisa kuti munthu akadziwa kuwerenga kukhala 2 akangodziwa kuwerenga kukhala 1 ndikuti atula 3 akatowerenga ndekuti angoyamba naye kumene sanathe wiki ye
tathokoza zikomo kwambiri nde ana osiwa ndi amaklasi
osiyana-siyana ndi ndi awani a2 ndi a3 amene samatha kuwerenga chishewa ndi English
mumakhalapo mpano
panyi wanga ndipo mpano
tathokoza
wamuuje ubwino ulipo ifoti pala naye oti ndinayamba nawo ineyo namba nawo Sunday 1 pano pali 2 akutha kuwerenga chishewa woti sangafane ndi anafili ena sakutha kuwerenga chishewa
nde inuyo ndi aphunzitsi kapena munangozipanga volunteer kuti muziphunzitsa
nangozipanga volunteer sinesophunzitsa
tathokoza mugwira ntchito yotamandika pa community ntchito yabwino tathokoza zikomo kazina lunda Naomi Hamilton zikomo kwambiri. I was asking Naomi Hamilton, the teacher. She said, no, I'm not a teacher. She's just volunteering, teaching the children in the village. Because a lot of children in this village, they don't know how to read and write. They reach grade 3 without knowing how to read and write. One of them is Ruth's son. Ruth's son has been learning with her for only 1 week. So she said the performance is poor. That's why he took the boy to teach him how to read and write. This is her.
Managed to go visit the health center where Ruth mostly go to receive her treatment, especially the painkillers, because it's just a small hospital. They don't offer a lot of big treatment like chemotherapy, but just painkillers and morphines. So we met the nurse at the hospital, Tengani Health Center. We met the nurse, Mrs. Chilemba. So she introduced herself and she told us her Ruth's condition. She get to know Ruth.
Okay. I'm Catherine Chilemba, near Mattress. I work here at Tengani Health Center as a community nurse, midwife. I came to know Ruth Basiao, that's Innocent. She was referred from Sanje District Hospital with a problem of CA of the cervix and hypertension, but has been going to Queens, where he was supposed to receive treatment and has been treated with palliative care, which is painkillers. Recently, she was supposed to be given was it
Chemotherapy.
chemotherapy,
Yeah.
but
She did get chemotherapy 6 times, but it didn't work.
okay,
Yeah.
which means it has reached the advanced stage,
Yeah.
whereby it cannot be helped anymore. Therefore, we are just continuing with the painkillers.
Painkillers.
That's continuation of palliative.
We reached at the river, which is the border between Mozambique and Malawi. People, they just cross with the canoes going to Mozambique. And they cross with the canoes coming to Malawi to get treatment of the market and doing other things. People from Malawi, mostly from this district at Tengani, they cross the river going to Mozambique, to their farms, do farm work and to do little businesses. So they cross this river going to Mozambique and Malawi. This is the river which Ruthie crossed from Mozambique to Malawi. This side we are in Malawi side. Just cross the river. That's Mozambique. Posto a South Shiri. Like those people are going to Mozambique. They are crossing. That's where Ruthie comes from. She crossed the river coming to Malawi to get treatment. So she crossed this river with these canoes, getting to Malawi to get her cancer treatment. Thank you so much. This is how we documented Ruth's life. I asked her, wish she said she wished she had at least her own place to live while she's sick, and to live with her children and her own mother. Her children's education. Here in Malawi, schools are free, but at least school material and some clothes and food, because she can't manage to go to their farms. That's her wish. Thank you.